I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. Ha ha.
The Chicago nigga.
I'm only gonna do this once. I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly. They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting, I harbor resentment. I know what you did me. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end it be chilling. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rip. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you say it, they gotta know that you meant it. Long as your actions match your diction, people gon' know that you standing on business. A lot of experiences come with this wisdom. I'm only giving you what I've been living. I'm enlightened now, but still remember the time my mind was a prison. Enlightened now, but still remember the time I felt like a victim.
Yeah. They rocking with us, kids.
Remember the time I felt like a victim.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let me fly, They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Selena, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. Come to people I'm already knowing. People fickle, coming and going. People different, when weather is storm. Some people pull over when it start to pour. Some people pull over when it start to drizzle. Some people foul, I can't get a whistle. Make it or miss it, I'ma keep shooting my shot like a pistol. I need you to hit me, I need you to feel me, I need you clear as a crystal. For all of them, I gotta go get us. This language I'm talking is different. Keep cracking the code, stacking your dough and using these hoes for business. Make money with her, not children. We catching bags, not feelings. It's the reason why scars still leave a mark when they done healing. It's the reason why all of us guard our hearts after hurt feelings. There really is no forgiveness. There really is no forgetting. It's happening for you, not happening to you. Just stay on the mission. Set me free. It's happening for you, not happening to you. Just stay on the mission. Set me free.
Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Codes, man, and we are here, man, with another great episode of The Human Experience. I got my dog Tez with the Tez down with me. What up, Tez? You muted, gang. Come on, snap out of it, brother. What's up?
I'm so used to it unmuting after the intro.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? How you doing today?
Yeah, man, what's going on? We got Kira in the chat. What up, Kira? I see y'all
up,
had safe travels. We glad you made it. Hey, fellas, she said 333. What up?
Too, didn't you?
Yep. Into deep finger red. No, okay, we're not doing that. Come on now. What is that? Uncle Fred 333. McKinnon Tez hoodie looking mighty plain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 333. What up, Joe Jet? Raul, what up? Good rap, bro. Good rap. Appreciate it. Gratitude for sure. That was yours truly. Yeah. We appreciate it. But look, we're gonna get right into the show today, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, man, and turn on the notifications because we do this all the time, man. But we got a great show. We're gonna be talking about true identity in a lot of different ways today. And so for the first segment, we actually gonna start with the code language conversation because this will be the basis for us, right? If we don't discuss what identity is in the door, it makes the rest of our live stream today a little muddy, right? So we're gonna go into the definition of identity. Identity definition number one, it's a noun, the fact of being who or what a person or thing is, right? Number two definition, a close similarity or affinity, right? So you identify with someone or you identify with something or, you know what I'm saying, etc. So The overview of identity is the complex, evolving set of personal traits, beliefs, expressions, and social roles that define how an individual or group perceives themselves and is recognized by others. That's very important. All right. So I'm going to say that one more time. Identity is the complex, evolving set of personal traits, beliefs, expressions, and social roles that define how an individual or group perceives themselves and is recognized by others. It provides personal continuity and connects encompassing factors like personality, culture, and experience. In digital context, it refers to authenticated data representing a user only. All right. So that is the code language on identity. When you think about identity, Tez, without being scholastic in the actual book definition, what comes to your mind just as a person in society?
Who you think you are? Who you think you are? Excuse me.
Is it who you think you are or who you think you're seen as?
It could be both.
Talk to me.
When I think of identity, it's, I think about who do I think I am. But here's the thing about that. It's also who do I think that people think I am? Like, you ever heard the phrase, who do you think you're talking to? Like, yeah. That's one of those things. It's like the person on the outside might not know anything about you, but you know you, and you're looking at them like you need to talk to me with a certain amount of respect because of who I think I am.
Got you. So it's both.
Yes.
I like the breakdown. I
think if it's real, it's both. If it's imaginary, if it's not real, if you're putting on a character, it's definitely not both. Because you want to be perceived as somebody, but you know inside that you a fraud. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. So, okay, let's peel back one more layer on that. So if you do play the role of if you step out as a character to control the perception, so to speak, of you, right? Do you lose sight of who you are in the end?
Most definitely.
Or did you ever know who you were? Or did you ever only identify with who you wanted to be perceived as?
I think you only identified as who you wanted to be perceived as. For example, I know plenty of people who were in middle school portraying a job role with no training. I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna be a nurse, I'm gonna be a firefighter, I'm gonna be a police officer, or even to the lesser degree, I'm gonna be an athlete forever.
Cassie, what's going on? Welcome to the human experience. Tap in, hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate you. Yeah.
It's
that's Cassie. Yeah, we know Cassie. Yeah. What's up?
Like, that's what that comes down to. That's what that comes down to. It's literally, all right, like, okay, well, I'm gonna be this for the rest of my life. And then you base everything about your life off of it. If you want to be a nurse or a doctor, you were probably watching House, Grey's Anatomy, Chicago Med. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. Police officer, Chicago PT. I'm gonna be a military person. You watch military movies. You know what I mean? It's people are trying to identify or dress. Even I knew people who dressed a certain way before they ever got into the profession. Which is what is it? Employment identity type of thing, like, that's a whole nother set of issues outside of just regular identity. If somebody asks who you are, you might list the name of your accomplishments. You might. You also might list your accomplishments for a different purpose. You might be listing your accomplishments to show how versatile you are. You might be listing your accomplishments because in your mind, that validates who you think you are. But here's the thing about that. You can't be validated if people don't care about what you are. You can't.
That's awesome. That is an awesome segue into the actual next topic.
Classic.
You said that you can't validate who you are with what you are if people don't care about what you are.
And that's where some people find the crisis.
Joe Jet said I would simplify it as self-identity. McKinnon said, I think your identity can often be expressed through one's choice of hoodies and the length they will be willing to go to in order to obtain said hoodie. Joe Jet says self-definition.
That never gets old. Never.
Cassie, what up? Elite Chronicle Clips, what up? 333. Cassie said, don't know I'll be super active, but I am here listening. Oh, you don't know if you'll be super active. That's cool. Appreciate you tapping in. Ian Too Deep said, most people fake it to make it. They identify as cool, but really a nerd. Elite Chronicle Clip, facts. Roxy said, hey, what up, Roxy? What's going on? What up, everybody in the chat? What's happening? Let's throw the chat up.
Thank y'all for showing us love this afternoon.
Yeah, they want to talk today. Let's throw the chat up, man. Let's go and throw it up. You know what I'm saying? Let my folk be seen out here. But yeah, man, first thing pops in my mind for identity is honestly what people want to be seen as. And then the next layer that I peel back off of that is what curbed or what gave you the desire to want to be seen in the way that you desire to be seen. Right. So what influenced the perception that you now want to project? You know what I'm saying?
Like that, yeah.
Like if you want to be seen as a tough guy, why?
Yeah, why?
And maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but if you want to be seen that way, why?
Yeah, what do you get from it?
That's the next layer. You know what I'm saying? That's the next layer. And that's gonna vary from person to person. But that's what I like to get down to. You see what I'm saying? Like we're about 3-4 layers peeled on identity right now. And that's that good talk. That's that good talk. Let's see. Cassie said working on my day off. Hey, you got to.
I feel you.
McKinnon said, I'm trying to show you $1,000, damn it. LOL. You funny. McKenna, he was treating the live stream like an auction for your hoodie. That's it for the.
I want that hoodie.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for the code language on identity. But yeah, so like I said, man, your last statement was actually dope. You said it doesn't matter that you try to identify who you are with what you are if people don't give a damn about what you are.
Yeah, and so, if they don't care, man. Like for example, right? Let's just say you made it to the NBA, right? Let's say you were an NBA basketball player and you won the MVP in the All-Star game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you go stand next to Tom Brady and Tom Brady says, I don't care.
Right.
So this actually happened. I'm gonna tell you this quick story. I don't have video for it, y'all. Maybe we'll show it another day. Tom Brady had an interview on Logan Paul's show, right? And so Logan Paul was talking to Tom Brady about being a champion.
Mm-hmm.
And Logan Paul made a joke about I don't think it was a joke. I think he was being serious about some of the WWE athletes, and some of the NFL players. And then Tom Brady was like, "Oh yeah, what y'all do is cute. It was like y'all do cute athletic stuff, and it's really." He's like, "You're a really athletic guy, but like somebody like Saquon Barkley is like top tier athlete, right?" And he was like, "You're athletic. He's a top tier athlete. There is a huge difference." And he was like, "To the outside people looking in, that's not a huge difference. But to the people in the know, Saquon Barkley being a top tier athlete and you just being very athletic are two totally different things."
Right.
And to be honest, like Logan Paul tried to come back at Tom Brady multiple times, but the entire set was laughing at Logan Paul. It's like, dude, you're a professional wrestler now. You don't even box anymore. And Tom Brady is the 7-time champion. He has more championships than most franchises do of all time. And he's telling you the level of athletics that you need to be in to be the top of the NFL versus what you do every day and why you're able to do it every day for 30 years. And neither one of them are wrong per se. It's just that in Tom Brady's field and what he does, nobody would care about a professional wrestler.
So let's see what this sister has to say on TikTok. You actually sent this over where she's actually talking about what you're talking about, but probably on a more professional level in regards to the job, right? Not athletics, but workforce type of world. But she's talking about job as it relates to identity. Let's get it.
And I will point this out.
Go ahead.
As you are probably well aware of, if you are a high performing level athlete, a lot of what you're doing in that athletic is who you are. And while you might be done, that's still a core of who you are. And what I mean by it is, it's not just picking up the ball and putting it through a hoop. You're talking about discipline. You're talking about coaching, leadership, the internal drive that you have to succeed in certain areas, and the certain amount of pushing yourself to get to different places. That's a part of your identity. So just if you tell somebody, oh, I'm a world champion tennis player, you're not saying that that's the only thing that you are, but you're saying that everything behind that and what took you to get there is a part of who you are. And I think that does get conflated a little bit, in certain fields.
Okay. I can fundamentally agree with that. Let's see what she has to say about it. You sent this over. You listened to the whole thing, or you just listened to part of it and thought it was good?
I listened to the first 10 seconds. I was like, this is golden.
Okay, let's cook.
The workplace, there's a lot of people who don't like the fact that you have an identity outside of the position that you hold. Why? Because their identity comes from the position that they hold. They don't believe that they're nothing more than this position. Meaning when they go home, who are they? They don't think they're much. But when they clock in, they're the CEO. When they clock in, they're the vice president. When they clock in, they're the middle manager. They have a title. They have a sense of purpose. When they go home, they're like, oh my gosh. And they do not like the fact that you have a sense of identity outside of your job. They don't know what to do with you when your job does not identify you. The reason why is because their job identifies them. And they cannot imagine, because that's where they are, they cannot imagine someone else having a sense of identity outside of that, because they don't. Does that make sense? In the work,
I ain't gonna hold you. Let's let her run one more time, but I'm with her so far.
Please. There's a lot of people who don't like the fact that you have an identity outside of the position that you hold. Why? Because their identity comes from the position that they hold. They don't believe that they're nothing more than this position. Meaning when they go home, who are they? They don't think they're much. But when they clock in, they're the CEO. When they clock in, they're the vice president. When they clock in, they're the middle manager. They have a title. They have a sense of purpose. When they go home, they're like, oh my gosh. And they do not like the fact that you have a sense of identity outside of your job. They don't know what to do with you when your job does not identify you. The reason why is because their job identifies them. And they cannot imagine, because that's where they are, they cannot imagine someone else having a sense of identity outside of that, because they don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's go like this. Let's first catch up on the chat a little bit. Uncle Plug said the next layer is figuring out if that's the human you want to be, if it aligns with your own desires and beliefs. I don't identify through my professional career. I incorporate who I am into my career. That's fire.
Yeah, I like that. I do.
Yeah,
I like
correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said, "What up, class and Tez? What's going on? What up?" McKinney said, "A man who is in the moment, he is in internal desires, societal expectations, and external forces all shift constantly." I agree. Like Mike Tyson says, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Same with identity. You have an internal desire, but an external force can flip you quickly. Hey, McKenna got good takes when he not auctioning for your hoodie.
McKenna's
into the deep. We have roles we play like an actor, especially at work. So you be code switching into deep. You be code switching, folk. Joe Jett said, yeah, I've worked places that people will tiptoe around others with certain positions when I view it as unnecessary, because they're supposed to make sure business is functional, not to be worshipped. Joe Jett coming through with the logic every time. So here's the question I have. Well, first off, as far as what she said, I agree with what she said. Being a person who, operated inside of a corporate environment very successfully for almost 10 years, I can tell you that there's a lot of people who live through their titles at work. And there's a certain level of power that you hold when you overtly carry this job ain't it or all for me. When everybody in the business knows that, you showing up on time, you dressing right, you handle your business, your metrics are met or above average, right? You standard, right? You are a remarkable employee, right? when you moving like that, but yet and still it's known that this ain't everything for you, the way the higher ups deal with you, because everybody's got a boss in corporate.
Everybody's got a boss. Even the boss got a boss.
Right. So the way the higher ups, whoever that is, whatever level you are, the way your superiors deal with you is totally different than the way they deal with people who they feel like need this job. You understand?
Yes, sir.
When they know you're inclined to be like, hey, bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. All this shit can end. I remember I'll tell you, quick story time. This is the human experience. This is what we do. Happens every time. Man, I was working some overtime, right? And I had a big ass cubicle. So I'm in my cubicle, I'm chilling, I'm working. And the person across the wall, we had high walls, so we can't see each other. We can't see each other at all. We had cabinets, all type of shit. So, but he's across the wall. We can hear each other, right? Mm-hmm. And we having a conversation, and for whatever reason, he started tweaking. Do I remember what the conversation was about? No. But it was more than just him and I. It was late, so the office was fairly empty. So we talking, across the walls. You know what I mean? There's really no leadership left as far as upper level leadership, right?
Right.
Our bosses. So we're talking or whatever, and I forget what the conversation was about. Somebody said something slick. He said something slick. Then I said something, and then he said something a little bit more than slick. And I said, hey. I said, the thing about these badges is they come off. You feel me? I don't know if you feel extra safe or like you feel like you can get that off because you feel like we in here. So I won't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do that to listen. I'm gonna show what Corey Holcomb say. I show you it ain't for the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, hey, bruh, reel it in, folk. I ain't gonna lie to you. Reel it in, G, because with me,
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it.
No problem.
You see what I'm saying? So, I think a lot of people identify through their careers, especially in jobs with hierarchies. If you're in a career that has a structured hierarchy and you go to work and you deal with inferiors, quote unquote, and superiors, for lack of better terms, right? And you're accustomed to the totem pole or the hierarchical structure, then a lot of people, as they move up, especially, right, when they become somebody's boss and then somebody's boss's boss, right? They start, motherfuckers start smelling themselves a little bit. And then they take that outside with them. How they deal with the waitress is different. How they deal with, hey, you're not a manager in here. You just eating in this bitch.
You just eating.
Yeah, really. Hey, you feel
you are
me?
just eating.
Yeah.
Like when you come in here, you are just eating. You are not the boss.
Yeah.
Like you might be the boss wherever you're at, but you came here. You're not the boss here. And that's a true thing.
But a lot of people don't turn it off though. So listen, is a person's career a part of their identity or just a role they play?
I think it's a role they play.
But listen to what you just said. If you're a manager or a director at work and you move with director energy everywhere you go, has that not become a part of your identity?
It has become a part of your identity, but you have to know your surroundings. That's part of it. Maintaining and having your identity is also knowing where you're at. For example, me walking into your house, I am a guest. I am a guest at your house. Do you think I'm going to sit at the head of your table?
No.
You think I'm just going to walk and sit at the head of your table at your house?
I mean, realistically, you won't be at my house, but
yeah, exactly. You got to worry about nobody trying to sit at the head of your table if ain't nobody coming over.
No guess.
Historically, I joke about being the head of the table all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's how I'm treated in most places. But I understand semantics. And I understand that sometimes I got to sit where the seat is open. If somebody's sitting in that spot in your house, I'm not going to walk up and be like, excuse me, madam, sir, I know this is your home, but this is the head of the table, and that's my seat. You're gonna be like, this is my house. What are you talking about? That's your seat. But I'm the head of the table. you're gonna be like, well, you can get your head of the table out of my house. Go be the head of the table at McDonald's down the street. That's where you eating tonight. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me neither. You know, it's about knowing. It's about knowing the semantics. You can't walk in like, does a president walk into a king's palace and then say, that's a nice throne you got there?
Trump.
You gonna let me wear the royal jewels too? He ain't got no type of tact either. He ain't got none.
Try. Donnie gonna give it a try.
He's the Pope. The Pope. I like those robes there. You think I can get a set?
he gonna give it a shot. He gonna give it a shot, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Historically, when people wear white pointy hats in my country, let me not talk. Let me not do that today.
Hey, fam said, Fambo podcast said, never let your job get the best of you. It come with reaction. It come with reaction with it. Yeah. Kira said, depends on the career. I could be walking in the grocery and people approach me to either have shop talk or book an appointment. It never fails.
Well, yeah, if you help people,
interesting nuance.
If you help people, you're more than likely going to get somebody to try to talk. I got a story for y'all. So I ain't gonna tell y'all no names, but I'm gonna tell y'all. So it's a bunch of football players in the club in VIP, and a well-known football player walks in there and notices that there are other football players around, right? And so he told them to move the sections together. And so the sections are getting moved together, and one of the guys looks over at him, and one of the guys says, "Hey, man, so I play fantasy football too, and you let me down last week, bro. I'm gonna need you to you pick up the pace next week." And he said, "All right." He turned to security, and he got dude escorted out of the section, and then a rope was put in between his section and the other section when it was one big section. Now you can imagine the bigger name guy had the ladies go over to his section, and pretty much all the guys got pushed to the other section. And now you're thinking, well, yeah, they have the same career. They do. But one of them sits on top of the food chain, and the other one is throwing passes in practice.
Yeah.
And he didn't take kindly to being asked to pick up his production for somebody's fake fantasy football league that he has no idea or identity or even cares about.
You know how tired of hearing that shit they probably are, bro.
Yeah, that's the shop talk. So like I said, when you're a doctor, it's a little bit different. If you are a book writer, it's a little bit different. If you're a self-help coach, it's a little bit different. If you got the type of career, you're a psychologist, a lawyer, people are going to have shop talk. And some people might hate the fact that they're lawyers or doctors or nurses. And I do know some people that hate their profession, and they don't want to be identified with a quote unquote glamorous position in society, a necessary position in society. There are people who do not like being identified with it. And there are athletes that don't like being identified for their contribution to the sport or to athletics when they're out in public trying to have a good time away from their job.
I can see that. I mean, shit, when you off the clock, gang. I'm real big on that. Once you clock out, you clock out. Leave it there. They're not paying you for any conversations you having about them when you ain't there. They're not paying you for that. In too deep. Military is very much like that in the rank structures and those people that take rank too seriously. Yeah. Power tripping. You know what I'm saying? Power tripping. Ain't nothing like a good power trip. Racehead 333 salute. What up, Racehead? Fanbow said, what person is the pawn? The other is the bishop. One person is the pawn, the other is the bishop.
That took me a second because I'm like, pawn? You mean pawn? Yeah.
Yeah, pawn. Yeah. Racehead said, who are you versus what you do for a living are very different things. A job or title doesn't define the person they're in.
I got to give pushback.
Go ahead.
I've been waiting for it, but I think it's the perfect time.
Hey, it is what it is.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Who they are, their jobs. Look, I'm not saying that anybody is better or worse than anybody else. This is not punching down on nobody.
Mhm.
But some people, their only identity is what they contribute to society. And I understand that. There are people who don't have internal dialogue. Like they're internally mutes. I've literally had conversations with people and I asked them, what do you think about all day? You know what they told me? Nothing. Nothing. I asked them straight up, what do you think about all day? Nothing. And you know, most of the jobs that I've had have been coming in contact with the public.
Yeah.
Most of them. You know, not all of them, but most of them. And I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of human beings that I've never seen again, will never see again, have no desire to ever see again. Like it was happenstance, but they sit and talk. And I asked them, what do you think about all day? Nothing. What do you want to do today? I don't know. Why are you here right now? I saw it and I stopped. So what? You just woke up this morning, got in your car and just started driving? Yep.
Winging it.
Oh, every single day.
Winging it.
Every day. Every day.
That's freedom. That is freedom.
Bro, it's like the guy that I told you about in Hawaii. What you doing today, bro?
He live on the beach. Yeah, I'm chilling.
You live on the beach? Yeah.
Bro, it hit different when you can eat off the trees in a warm climate.
Yeah.
It hit different, bro.
Bag of fruit.
Yeah.
Not worried about nothing. Oh, yeah, you know, the salt water keeps me clean.
It does. It does.
You right.
He ain't got no bills, no taxes.
I don't even know if like whatever name he told me, that's not his name. That's the name he chose.
Yeah, every day. Every day.
That's the name he chose.
Every day.
He probably came there, John Smith, and he's leaving out name Rhaegar. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody could tell him otherwise, could they?
No.
Yeah. What do you think about every day, bro? I just sit here and enjoy the water.
I gotta know what bro went through, G. Oh man, that freedom hit different. My man got real peace too, because most people would think that's boring after a while. That'll never, you know, some people say this never gets old. He meant it. He meant it.
Apparently, he's been there for like 20 years.
He meant it. He meant it. This never gets old.
Because I told you he was like 65. He was an older guy.
Yeah.
Could you imagine what he was doing in like the 90s? And he's decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm moving to Hawaii. Ain't got no cell phone. None of that. Ain't listening to no radio. Sounds of the beach every day.
Roxy said it could be both. I worked in healthcare for a very long time, and I'm a caregiver by nature. I've had to learn to stay in my lane at times and not overstep, setting my own boundaries. Trying to help people who ain't looking for your help. Yeah. Fanbow Podcast said, my boss was trying to make me a manager to fire people. I told I won't do that. In too deep. My identity is peace and quiet.
I like that.
In too deep. Said he was a rich guy in life. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? To wake up and not have to worry about nothing? Like we talk about this often on the show, right? And I think more of us need to think about it a lot. So I challenge people. You know, if you're going to get a challenge today, it's going to be the challenge that we talk about. And that's stop worrying about your own death.
Yep.
There's no need for you to fear death. You're either going to die or not. That's and you don't get to pick. So, you know, fundamentally, you don't get to pick. Don't challenge me on that, people. We like our viewers, even the people that stop by every once in a while, or if you're just now finding us today, do not pick. Just go live. That's the disclaimer for today. That's the most y'all gonna get out of me.
Well, my phrase is, that shit gonna go how it's going, or shit gonna go how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to be religious to understand that.
Shit gonna go how it's gonna go, bro. It is what it is, bro. All right, let's move, man. Let's move. Great topic, Tess. Appreciate you for sending that over. Let's have a little fun now, though. We finished tap in with Cam Newton and the Poor Minds podcast. And they're actually talking about what you post versus your real life or versus who you really are. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have an interesting conversation about that. And we're going to give our honest reaction to it. Let's get it. Oh, did we catch up on the chat? No, we did. We did.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we only got a couple more, but they was.
Yeah, we good. Let's get it.
Why?
Because I think if you really love something, you should keep it private. Like if you want to keep it going and you want to keep it healthy, the best.
Who it is?
I think that's a good thing.
Why?
Because I think if you really love something, you should keep it private. Like if you want to keep it going and you want to keep it healthy, the best thing to do is to keep people out your business. Because these days, a lot of people have the spirit of comparison on them. And just because something look good online, they'll want what you have. Just because it look good while you got it.
Okay.
And it might not even be good. It just look good.
Say less. What my relationship look like?
Hell.
Dang. You know, good probably isn't the word.
Oh, for real? Oh,
why?
You know,
Hell is crazy.
I couldn't hold that one in. I couldn't hold that one in.
Hell is crazy.
Hey, could you imagine you telling me something good about your life? And then I said, hey, class, that sounds like hell.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, what?
Yeah.
I just told you my crowning achievement in life.
Yeah.
You told me that sounds hellish.
Yeah. That's how I feel when I hear most people describe marriage. Oh, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be treacherous.
Racehead. Can you please put a racehead comment real quick?
Yeah,
the last one.
I missed your response, Tess. Averts came in.
Hey, look.
Oh, the advertisements came in. Damn.
I got one thing to tell you, Racehead. Them adverts. You have to go back and watch the episode again as soon as we done. Thank you for letting me know, though.
Hey, listen. The more y'all super chat, the less ads, I promise. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get these chickens, chat. We got to get these chickens.
We can be on tour. Y'all don't understand. We got bills to pay.
Tour ain't free and tour ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Sad. And you know how people look at it.
No, that's good. Let's talk about it. Because I was going to ask the question, but since we're here now, I want to earn the people's respect for why they should listen to us as we talk about their situation.
Yeah.
So, my psychologist, my therapists are here. Why does my relationship look bad?
I think that y'all should keep y'all's business in y'all's home.
Like what?
Like,
Give me an example.
I think like every time y'all post something, now it's to the point to where sometimes she will post innocent things and people will drag her. Why? Because y'all have opened the door to that. And now it's like she can't do nothing. Like I seen the video of her packing your bag the other day and y'all were getting dragged and I was like, okay. It wasn't even that deep, but y'all have allowed that because y'all have let the world in y'all's relationship.
Oh.
She was getting dragged.
She was. And I'm not going to lie. That's why I don't put my relationship online. Because I'm very much a pick-me when it comes to my men. So I feel like I like to be a pick-me behind closed doors.
For me, it's not even about getting.
I'm gonna let them continue.
In drags. It's just, I feel like that's reserved for your husband. Like I'm going to post him in when he's my husband.
Agreed.
That's just how I feel about it. But it don't have anything to do with being dragged. Because, I mean, people going to drag you regardless. Even once it's your husband and you got a ring on your finger.
True.
If you're a public figure, people going to find a reason to talk shit about your relationship.
Okay. It's two things happening.
What you mean?
Let's stay right here real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to come right back to you real quick. Do you have any healthy relationships in your life?
Yeah, I feel like I have a ton of healthy relationships in my
Are your
life.
parents together?
My parents were together. My dad passed away in 2020, but my parents were married my whole life.
Did your mom move on?
No, she hasn't moved on.
How old your mom is?
My mom is in her 70s. Her and my dad were married for 40 plus years before he passed away.
You got any siblings? I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I have siblings, yes, but
It gets deep.
it's a wild story. So
We got time.
so my parents that raised me, they adopted me, but I'm biologically related to my mom. She's really my great aunt, but she raised me as her daughter.
Talk to me. Okay.
So I have siblings now from my biological parents. I have a little sister that my biological mom has, and she's 8. And then I have another little sister that my biological dad has, who is, I think, 9 months.
So the original question, your biological parents, are they married?
They're not, but they didn't raise me, but I did grow up around my biological mother.
Okay. Now your siblings, they're not of age to be married.
Of course not, yeah.
Okay.
Don't come over here.
I got to. Matter of fact, I just want to bring closure to this.
Okay.
The reason why I asked that is because I use myself as an example, because we live in a time where only highlights are shown. There's nothing real no more. If I'm bothered, if I'm triggered, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, I'm the person that posts everything.
Right.
So therefore, with that strategy comes the good, comes the bad, comes the misunderstood, comes, whatever narrative you want to paint. But through it all, it also comes financial gain.
Right.
Now, why I asked the question of, do you have any healthy relationships of marriage around you? Because I think if you're the only one that's in your village or in your group or your ecosystem that is married, who are you going to go to when you and your partner are not seeing eye to eye?
Right.
So I know that to be true. I'm the outcast. I'm the black sheep. Both of my brothers are married. My parents have still been married 41 years. Marriage is all around me. But there's a commonality that my reality may not be their reality. And that's not an excuse. I understand that and I acknowledge that as not being an excuse. But I see marriage and its triggers happen oftentimes. We have family gatherings. We had a family gathering last night. We had a family dinner. I know when they not seeing eye to eye, whether it's my brother's marriage, my younger brother marriage, my parents' marriage, but yet they still have core principles that through their vow and their oath, they are going to respect that and honor that. My issue, because we all judge people, and I'm not above any type of ridicule, is that people are wanting something that they don't have the support in all actuality to do or to be. You know what I'm saying? So for anybody, whoever is getting to the relationship, I don't think a person that could be married can still have single friends or still getting counsel from single individuals.
Really? You don't think you can still have single friends?
You can take it to perspective, but like as far as if I'm married, right? Just using this dynamic, if we're married, right? Just platonic.
Okay. They're getting off into that part of the conversation. Let's go back to where we was in regards to what you post versus what it is. Because he got off on that tangent, right? Because he was giving them an explanation of what it really is versus what they pick up from what he posts. Because he said, how do it look based on what we post? Like hell, right?
Yeah.
And then he just explained, like, well, that's not necessarily the case. How do you feel about that? I know that you've had strong takes in the past about being Tez 24, 24/7, this, that, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. But in regards to being yourself, does that necessarily encompass full disclosure on your platforms?
No, it doesn't.
So how do you combat it when somebody challenges how real you're keeping it?
Well, I mean, to one, keep it real does not have to mean that you have to tell everybody everything all the time.
There it is. There it is, right there.
Classic.
You know what I'm going to do after I leave off the show? That's none of your business.
There it is. Say
I'm
that.
only gonna do this once.
It's my business to keep it real, and I'm doing whatever I'm about to do afterwards. But I ain't gonna tell you what happened to me yesterday. But yesterday, a kid walked up to me, and he said some foul stuff. But it wasn't nothing foul about me. It was foul about himself. And I looked at him in the face around all of his friends, and I said, "Son, that is not the type of stuff that you tell other people." That's simple. I didn't ridicule him or nothing. But one of the boys next to him was like, "Yeah, I never would have said nothing like that." He just looked at the boy like, "Really?" Right then and there, I have a feeling that I positively impacted their lives with one sentence.
And you may have.
If you told me something, I look at you and I say, "I appreciate you for trusting me with that, classic. Never say those words again out of your mouth, and I will never say it again." And you might think about it. You might come back at me a couple days later. You might say, "Hey, Tez, I think you was right. I'm never going to say that again." I wish I wouldn't have said it to you, but now you got to deal with it. You remember early in the show, I told people about not putting stuff on me. Like, there are certain things I don't need to know because I'll think about it. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about it. So don't tell me because I really don't want to think about it.
Yeah. I don't like being responsible for knowing certain shit.
Yeah.
You're making when you come vent to me, you're making me responsible for knowing your shit.
Yes.
I'm not trying to be on the list of niggas that got this information. I'm cool.
I don't want to know certain things. But in reverse, there are so many things that I'm not gonna say. If I have there are certain, and this goes right back to being a man, right? And probably the core of the show in the first place is my masculinity does not allow for help in certain areas because there's simply nothing that anyone can do besides know. And sometimes it might be an unpopular opinion, but sometimes people knowing weakens me. And it could weaken them too by them knowing. There are certain things people just don't need to know, man. It's the truth. I don't need somebody coming back up and bringing something up that I defeated years ago because they know something. And then I got to go defeat it all over again because I told somebody about it. I might have been going through a serious battle, and I told you about me going through the serious battle, and then you bring it up at my strongest moment, and all of a sudden, I'm about to miss a step again. I don't need that in my life. So it's the same thing with relationships. You can hold, man, she sure was a good one, Tiz. Don't you miss her sometimes? That could break somebody's day, bro. He wasn't thinking about Shorty. And then you brought her up because you missed her. He wasn't even missing her. You missed her.
Damn. I'd have had a motherfucker do that to me, boy. Shit.
And now you got to think about Shorty all day. You're not you're a different type of monster, but you're not just a general monster.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like a general monster don't feel no pain. If you put your hand on the table, take the straight through the hand, no looks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're gonna be like, that was unnecessary. I am bleeding. And this hurts. I need stitches. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of monster. Yeah, I got cut, but I got to sew this up. The other monster said it'll heal on its own. If it gets infected, I cut it off. You're not that type of monster. Those type of monsters are the type of monsters that you have to lock up because they are a danger to society. Psychopaths and sociopaths, But somebody gonna come up to you and remind you about the one you missed out on because he was immature or young or wasn't ready to settle down and she just wanted to be your wife. No, bro, ain't nobody about to remind me about that. No, And I got to think about. I wonder what she's doing today. No. I have things to do.
Oh shit! I remember having a homie like that. I had to tell his ass for like a year straight. Let her go, bro. God damn! Everything we talk about, he had spin around to bring her up. Man, let her go, dog. It's over, dog. Let her go. That shit rough, boy. Hey,
It is, man.
Said I spent 30 years to retire at 50 and now found new purpose. That's what's happening. Racehead said, "Worry not." He said, "Worry not, no worries. It has been written in time before we are born. Just play it out." No, I don't believe that. But I feel you though. I missed your response, Tez. Adverts. Okay, he said, "All that glitter ain't gold." Facts. Right. Said facts at classic. He said, "I got premium, no ads." Yeah. Ray said, laugh. He said, "Yeah, I got premium, no ads." On God, yeah, me too.
Same. You can't do this type of stuff without it.
Yeah, Franzone said, "Marriage, dear God, now that I can pay my house off tomorrow, have 3 sport cars and hundreds of thousands of rectangular green friends, send someone that can take it all away tomorrow. Fuck out of here."
Hey, Friendzone millionaire. Hey, you know what? I don't discount nothing that you got going on. I'm gonna take it at face value because of what you said, and I don't plan to investigate it. Next time, super chat that, but you can afford it.
Yeah, oh God, I ain't
you
gonna
can afford that
for sure. Racehead said, "Does YouTube take 30% of them super chats? That's wrong if they do." Damn, yeah. You know what though? I'm not that type of person, bro. I don't believe in not busting the bag down.
It's called a tax, y'all.
YouTube providing this beautiful infrastructure that we all operating through. You know what I'm saying? And they just want their piece off the top. Hey, fair exchange ain't never been no robbery.
Actually, not even a fair exchange. It's literally they are doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, don't get them no ideas. 30% is cool. Yeah. Fuck what Ted's talking about. YouTube. 30% is cool. Fuck is he talking? What is you doing?
They don't need more than that.
Okay, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's fair. It's 30% is cool. So you can go down a little bit if y'all want. Well, I don't know what
they probably will next month.
Yeah. TS is ass. I don't even mean to click on this video. SMH. Oh, okay. What's she?
Yeah, I mean you here though.
Hey, look, you took your time to tell us. You could have just left. Though. You could have just left. Yeah.
Welcome to the human experience with the classic codes and Tez of the Tez down. How you doing?
Yeah, Friendzone millionaire gotta have that prenup. With Monday motivation said, "Damn, she fine."
Thanks for coming out too, man. We appreciated seeing you there.
Which one?
Monday motivation came out.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, they was there.
Hey, gotta have that prenup. SMH. How you say this name? How you say this name?
Fredo Salvia.
Okay. Never mind. I'm here to stay. Where the popcorn at? Yeah, it's up. Racehead said, "You in the right place." Yeah, thank you, Racehead. OG said the classic codes 100%. Whatever, OG. Friendzone millionaire said, "Thank you. There is no way anyone can get through regardless." Damn. He said Cam Newton is a celebrity athlete. That's not a good comparison. They're diabolical. They're dialects associated with every lifestyle. I appreciate that. I can have an appreciation for that. Let's see. McKinnon said, "I'm me 100% of the time, but you don't see me 100% of the time."
Facts, McKinnon.
Say that. Racehead said, "As a man, why would you get married versus just living your lives together without the church and the state?"
Some might say that is marriage.
Racehead say, "Cam capping. I still have most of my childhood friends before and after my wife and children." Into Deep said, "Agreed." Eric Tremaine said, "On my OMS, what's up?"
What's up, man? How you doing? You in the building?
Friendzone said, "At Racehead, do you know any pro athletes, active, retired, or otherwise? I know a few. I never talk sports to them and keep the convos very surface."
Well, since you mentioned it, the guy back there, he's pretty cool. You think that guy's pretty cool, Classic?
Yeah, pretty cool dude, man.
He's pretty cool guy.
TNJ88 said, "You could be real and genuinely yourself without being transparent about every aspect of your life with strangers on the internet. Your personality can shine without financial, romantic, etc. transparency." I agree. I live by that.
Yep.
On my channel. I'll tell y'all what I want y'all to know. Anything beyond that, just relax. Humble King gets me. "Hi, I'm a big fan of the show. Thanks. I appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being a big fan of the show." Tez Down said, "Big facts, TNJ." Uncle Plug said, "I'm totally different. Facing it and dealing with is the best for me to heal. Even with my mother's death, the more I speak on it, the easier it is for me to feel better about it when confronted with it. He's saying so. I think that's more so in response to what you were saying, Tess. Like you don't want to hear about that shit because now you got to think about it. He's saying it can actually be more so of a healing thing.
Yes. I mean, for me, it is. Maybe not everybody. You know, I'm not here's the thing. I'm not ashamed of who I am, my life, my experiences, or even the stupid shit that I did. I'm not ashamed of any of it. You know, but there are some things that I would rather not think about, worry about, or even experience again. You know, we talked about one that, like, I have no desire to do certain things ever again. They were great when they happened, but I have no desire to ever do that again. And then putting it through my mind, like what the biggest phrase here is, as a man thinks, so is he. And I would extend that to human beings in general. As a person thinks, so are they. And if you think about the worst parts of life, you're going to be the worst version of yourself. And I don't care to do that ever again.
I feel you. Chanel just got here. What up, Chanel?
Chanel, how you doing? Good to see you.
You know Chanel gonna slide, man.
Yeah.
Let me see. He said it's like Uncle Plug said it's like pulling tape. He learned that young. Friendzone said my comments add value. Oh, for sure. Everybody in chat 333 be coming through with that heat. You just found your tribe, bro. It's a bunch of heat up in here. A lot of the comments be fire. Let's see. Racehead said, I do, and some actors too. We keep the convos simple. I find they don't like the fan-ish. Yeah, for sure. Just be a regular person because they're regular people. Indeed. Let's see. Kira said, I share a lot of social media, but with intention. Transparency builds connection, but I have boundaries to protect my peace. People support what they relate to, and authenticity is what truly attracts. That's a fact. Authenticity is the highest frequency of attraction. Racehead said, do you believe in the hallway of souls? I actually don't know nothing about it. I have to do a code language on that.
We could talk about that at another time, or maybe on Sunday service.
Yeah, Uncle Plug TV. He didn't mean to click, but he talking and shit. Yeah. He probably stayed.
He having a good time. Hey, he changed his mind, Uncle Plug. Y'all, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. At these chats, the whole Raw Society Coalition chat, all of them together as they're a huge conglomerate of 5 chats put together. They don't play about us, y'all.
No, not at all.
They love them some us. Classic. And we love them back.
Yep. A fact. It's a fact. Look. She said, I missed y'all. See what I'm saying? Right on time.
Yeah. We was having a good time, y'all. We was on stage. We was entertaining the masses, you know, educating them and edutaining them, as I like to say. And
no, they was mad at us, Tez. They was mad at us at the live show, but we gonna save it though. We gonna do a recap video with the whole coalition. So we not gonna talk about it. They was mad at me.
Y'all don't miss the next one.
Yeah. Uncle Plug said he didn't mean to click, but he's talking the shit. Ray said YouTube's consignment agreement. Yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bust the bag down. Uncle Plug TV said, I agree with Racehead. Racehead said, what up, OG, triple OG, friend zone. Yeah, you guys are sharp. That's why I subscribed. We appreciate you for sure. Likewise. Uncle Plug said, hell yeah, the dumb shit I did made me a well-rounded son bitch. I grew and became stronger. Gotta grow through what you go through, or else we went through it for nothing. I feel that. She said, I missed y'all. We missed you too. Rodney said, love y'all boys. We love you too, Rodney. For sure. Love, bro. Uncle Plug TV said, Chanel, we missed you as well. Said, Plug, I gotta watch your storyline live from earlier. Yeah, he gave us about an hour of good story time. Funny as hell too. You gotta watch it. My man said had them boots shined up like a pair of lemons. I said, fuck is in my lemons? He said, my man held up. Plug held some Jordans up in the screen. I swear to God, if he ain't hold them Jordans up, I wouldn't have knew what the fuck Plug was saying. He said, boy, I had them hoes shining like some lemons. I said, what the fuck is a lemons? Them boys in Florida talk different, boy. That man said some fresh pair of lemons. Hey, oh shit. Hey, Chanel said, edu-training. I like that. Yeah, for sure. Edutaining. Yeah, for sure. We're going to talk about something and we're going to have fun doing it. You feel me? Raceheads had experience. He found his family, y'all. Yeah. He found his family for sure. Uncle Plug TV dying laughing. Bars in the chat crying, boy. My man held the Jordans up. I said, but thank you for the context clue.
We got a request.
Yeah, what's happening?
So normally we in this time slot, we're usually on the Tiz now.
Yeah.
And normally right about now, I hit them with some music and give them a stretch break.
I don't have a song you got,
No,
bro.
you got anything? We just need something in the classic B class list that could give us a stretch break.
Let's do something light real quick.
Yeah.
There we go. I like that. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Stretch them arms now. Stretch break. Ah, yeah. Bring that one in. We're gonna do it one more time. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get this leftover right. Yeah. You can do this right at your desk. You can do this in the car, but make sure you keep one hand on the wheel. Get the other side, y'all. All right. Let's roll that neck. Other side. Sometimes for the learn, gotta dive in it. It ain't nothing but a little bit of trial and error. I ain't never seen a winner that was not a failure. Breathe out. Oh, thanks, classic. Nice little stretch break, y'all, in the afternoon. That feels good every time.
Hell yeah, that shit right on time. That shit got me, yeah. Hell yeah. Sitting in this chair, gotta get right real quick. I said, shit, don't mind if I do. Brilliant.
I don't care where I'm at. I could be at the Bulls game and they say everybody stretch. I'm be like, yes.
Yeah. McKenna said, I just ordered a new pair of lems.
Lems.
$1,000. Racehead said, grow through what you go through. That's fire. Need that merch. Oh yeah, you got for sure. The chat 333 t-shirts is up. I put a new design up on the merch website. The chat 333 t-shirts is up on the Classic Codes shop. So if you go to I know we got some Classic Codes merch on the Raw Society merch site as well. So if you're looking for merch, you know what I'm saying, and you want to rep, I did just put up a new design for the chat 333. It's a graphic tee. It's like the square panel block, you know what I'm saying, graphic that go right on your chest, big as hell. I think y'all gonna like it, man. To say but yeah, man, make sure y'all go tap in. McKenna said, can you play some Dolly Parton? Nah, I'm sure that's copywritten. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, you can't play Dolly Parton. 3 more, relax. Yeah. Race here said 3 more, relax.
Hey, y'all are awesome for that too. I appreciate it.
What?
I got a text that was saying we're not gonna get a stretch break today.
Oh, yeah. He said y'all some Race here said y'all some fools. Hey, every time, man. But yeah, look, we finna slide. My dog Ted's got things to do. I got moves to make too. We definitely finna slide. We wanted to give y'all a hot hour with the human experience. I know last week, because we was getting ready for the live show, you know what I'm saying, we came on like late at night and y'all ain't really get a chance to tap in. What up, Billy? Evening Tez and Classic calling in to Yeah, for sure. We appreciate you, Billy, for sliding through. McKenna said, if you ever want some merch designed by him, award-winning designer, I'll hook you guys up for free. We'll talk about it for sure. All right, you know what I'm saying, for sure. We got to talk. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm late. Dolly Parton. Him. Who is that?
Oh no. He talk about himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, McKenna got skills.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a bet there. Dolly Parton said she's actually a pretty cool person from the outside looking in. I never thought about it.
Hey, Friends on Millionaire, you found the right channel. We like you. Stay here. What a day. It's only 2:00.
You a wild boy. But look, yeah, man, look, if y'all don't do nothing else, let's get right with a little bit of housekeeping. We already had the live show. We don't got to promote that today, so the housekeeping is much quicker. Let's see. We got y'all go ahead and screenshot the screen right now. This is the Raw Society Coalition. This is the full team right here. If you subscribe to all these channels, you will pretty much have dope content mixed with live streams almost all day, every day, 7 days a week. We got Sunday service on Sundays. We got Red Room late night on weekends. We got the human experience that comes in on the afternoon, late to midweek. We got the Queen Codes, the King Codes panels coming in once or twice a month. We have so many different things. So if you follow all these channels, you'll be tapped in with a great conglomerate of content creators. And you got the Raw Society Coalition channel at the top, where all of us form together like Voltron and do panel discussions, among other things. So yeah, man, we got a lot of great content. We are the leaders of the new school, and we are on tour. So you will have an opportunity to see us pulling up in a city near you, depending on what region you in this go around. So stay tuned. I know our next stop is in Georgia. So stay tuned for the date and location for that. The next stop will be in Georgia for sure, for sure. But yeah, man.
Hey,
Tiz, you got anything?
I got one thing to say to these guys.
Yeah.
Everybody watching right now, we're all over. I need you guys to do me a favor. I need 3 of y'all to go to the Tez Down and subscribe to the Tez Down. I'm 3 away from my next milestone. 3 subscribers away. So, as you guys are well aware, I started the Tez Down from scratch, and you know, it has been fun for the most part of starting a brand new channel all over again and rebranding something and moving forward in the direction that I wanted to go in, which means that I have no boundaries on what I can do. And but I need to get to that next 3, and then I need to get to the next one, and then the next one after that. There is rules of engagement on YouTube, and we have to hit certain milestones to get certain things. And as everybody is aware, I come off shadow ban next week. Y'all didn't know I was shadow banned, did you? No, you didn't, but I have been for about 4 months. So everybody that's been here, y'all all have been genuine. Y'all are finding us organically. We are not paying people to come and get people in here. And I'm very happy that like I did get shadow banned talking about something that was real to each and every last one of you. And to be honest, I would do it again if it means that I was keeping it 100. So, but I'm not trying to get shadow banned. So let's not do that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Everybody go to the Tez Down right now if you haven't already, and go ahead and subscribe. Let's get him. He need 3 to get to that milestone. Let's get him 10. You know what I'm saying? Go in your other email, subscribe on your other email for your YouTube. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with a little finesse. You see what we melanated. We know how to put the play together. You know what I'm saying? So let's get them 10. There's 17 people in here right now. Everybody slide to the Tez Down right now and hit the subscribe button and tap in. This is normally his window where he live streams by himself. He has his own daytime show. I have mine at the 4 p.m. slot, and then we have the No Middleman panel coming in at 8:30 in the evening tonight. So yeah, man, like I said, if you subscribe to all us, you are covered, man. But man, make sure y'all go tap in with the Tez Down.
Thank you.
For sure, man. We gotta drive it home, bro. We gotta get you there, bro. So yeah, for sure. We got a few comments and then we out the door. Racehead said Dolly got some big ass titties. Can I say that? Yeah, you did.
You said
it. You coming to the D anytime soon? Yeah, we just need a venue. I would love to come to Detroit.
Hey, how about that? If y'all find us a free venue, we can make an exception.
Shit, the venue don't gotta be free. Just find us a venue.
I know, yeah, but I like free ones.
Shit, if it's free, you might not want it out there. Who out there? Trick running shit. Who else in Detroit running shit? Yeah, man. Nah, we'll pay.
I know who not running nothing in Never mind.
Hey, I would love to do a show in Detroit. Nothing more. To. Yeah, I got you, Tez. As soon as we wrap up here. Yeah. Hit us on the email. Let's get the venue locked in. We can do Detroit. That ain't shit. Yeah, that ain't shit. What up, though? It's plenty of people that follow me from Detroit. Detroit love classic. You know what I'm saying? The classic love Detroit. Detroit, Motown. Yeah.
Nothing else for me.
Chanel laughing, LOL. Yeah, Into Deep said, I got you. Yeah, just find us the event. That's the hey, with the touring shit, that's the hardest part. It said, oh, y'all gotta come to Jersey. All we need is a location. If we get a venue, we don't even need nothing big. 200 heads or less. Let us in there. Comedy club, whatever. Just yeah, we'll be there. Look, Racehead said I thought subs and 4,000 watch hours within 365-day period, correct? No, it's not.
Yeah, it's 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours for 1 year.
No, it's not even in a year though. It's in a matter of months. It's not a year. It's
a month.
It's a rolling. It's like a rolling. I want to say like a rolling 4 months. It's like 120 days. It's not a year.
So so basically, you need to have a quarter of the people that are subscribed to you watching your show through in its entirety.
That's for the watch hours. The subs, you just got to get there. But for the watch hours, you have to have those in a window of time.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Oh, y'all got to come to Jersey. She said, and I got the crowd. Let's go. Oh yeah, we finna tap in. I know how to reach you, Kira. We're gonna put that together. Let me get with the team.
You came to us, Kira. We can come.
Yeah, for sure. You slid out here to us. We'll slide out there to y'all for sure. And I love the East Coast. While I'm in Jersey, I'm definitely sliding in New York. That's all I'm gonna say. McKenna said, "Yeah, great. Yeah, great. Let's book you guys an event at Moab, Utah, at the Blue Mountain Horse Head. And I don't think we have a demographic out there. I'm not even gonna lie. McKenna, you funny as hell. I don't think our demographic is out there in Utah.
Moab, Utah.
As dope as Utah is, I've been to Utah. Utah's very white. And
you said Moab, Utah, though. Yeah, Moab, Utah. That's all I got to say is Moab, Utah.
Yeah, come on, gang. We not doing that. But yeah, man, this has been another episode of him because they're gonna keep going. He said, laugh my ass off, Utah. You better hope just Samoan show up. Straight up. Motel Inn, laugh my ass off. Yeah, we not doing that. There's no demographic out there. Yeah.
Moab, Utah.
I'm cool, gang. I don't even know what that is. I've been to Salt Lake City, you know what I'm saying? But
Salt Lake City is like Metropolis compared to Moab.
I'm cool, gang, on all that Utah action. I'm gonna be real with you.
I was out there. I ain't got time for the story. I was out there and I didn't want to be. So I don't ever want to be.
It was cool when I slid through there. It just wasn't no black people around.
Outside of Salt Lake City.
Oh no, yeah, I just ain't seen no black people. It's just mountains and white folks. This shit is crazy.
Hey, they got some real religion out there.
So damn, say don't nobody look like me around this motherfucker. Golly, man, it's been a human experience, dog. We out, man. Y'all be smooth. Yeah.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart now.